This tutorial will show you how to manage the staff and board of directors content types. These instructions are only specific to themes 1 through 10. If your site is in Drupal 7, the steps will be the same for any of the themes. For questions, please submit a support conversation on support.1h.com, or if you're in Basecamp working on a new site, please post a new Basecamp message for your project management team, and don't forget to watch any other helpful tutorials on our support site. So to get started, of course, you'll want to be logged into your site. Just a little background information. All of our new responsive themes, theme 1 through 10, all have 2 content types, one for staff and one for board. They are exactly the same content type, and they've just been cloned. So one has been named staff and one has been named board. They do appear the same on their own pages, and your staff content type should all feed to a staff page, which should be at /staff. And again, your board of directors content type will also feed similarly to a specific page for board of directors. Now this could be /board-of-directors, but again, it could be a little bit different on your site. Please be aware that you will want to make sure before you start either creating new board of directors or staff content type that you understand how this page will work. And again, it's going to be the same for our staff as it is for board of directors. When you scroll over each one of these image tiles, it should pop up a name as well as a title, maybe a phone number, and it should also have a bio link. When you scroll away, that image should be replaced, so that way you get to see the image again. When you click on each one of these items, it should take them directly to the page with their information. So that way you have the ability to see that they are the executive director, if they have any likes or dislikes, what their experience is, and they would also note their phone as well as their email. You have the ability to edit any of the items. Right now in this staff page, I have 3 separate staff items. Similarly, on your board of directors, when you scroll over the item, it should kind of scroll up with the name as well as the board position, and then a phone number and an email. Again, when you click on each one of these items, it'll take you to a page where you can see a little bit more. You can get a little, bit of backstory on this board person. So again, all of your board of directors content will feed to your board of directors page, and all staff content will feed to your staff page. To add a new board of directors item, you can go to Content, Add Content, and you should see a content type for a board of directors. Similarly, if you want to add content to your staff items, you'll also see under Content, Add Content that there is also a staff content type. Both the staff and the board of directors will function exactly the same, so I'm only going to demo one of these items. If I wanted to add a new board of directors item, again, that would add it to the board of directors page. I just have to click on Content, Add Content, and Board of Directors. Then this is where I will want to put in the title, the name of the person. The title would be their title within the board. So if they were a president or a chairman or a secretary or anything else, you'd list that there. Their name, if they have a board image or an image that you want to upload of them. So that way, when somebody comes to the page, they again would see that image before they scroll over it to reveal more information. Those images for both the staff and the board content types, those image dimensions will need to be at least 524 pixels wide by 428 pixels tall. Again, that is 524 by 428. And again, that content type, whether it is board of directors or staff, the image size will need to be the same. Now, please be aware that if you add an image or upload an image to this area, you do have the ability to crop the image to feature the portion that you want to see. So if you do have an image that is larger than 524 by 428, you can crop it to feature just a portion of that image. If the image that you have uploaded is not large enough, you will not be able to use the full cropping tool, and that image could look distorted here on the page. Now, if you've uploaded a bunch of images and you notice that they look grainy or distorted on the page, then that is when you would want to click on the OE support link up here in the black admin menu to take you to our support site where you can start a conversation with our support team. Again, if you are in Basecamp working on a brand new website, you will want to direct any questions, issues, or adjustments to your project management team. For everyone else, you will want to use the website department or category and go ahead and send us a message. Please let us know the page that you are looking at and the items that you potentially are having issues with. You can feel free to take a screenshot of your view and also upload that screenshot here in the upload files area. So that way our team has the ability to see what it looks like on your screen. Please be aware that because different browsers, different operating systems do have different features, it might look a little bit different based on screen size, or if you're using Chrome or Firefox, and so on and so forth. So please be as detailed as possible if you notice any issues or any view issues specifically with your staff or your board of directors items. To find existing items in your content, all you have to do is go ahead and click on the word content up here in the black admin menu. And then you're going to filter out for that content type. So again, if you're looking for a board of directors item, you would look for board of directors. And if you're looking for staff, you can filter for staff. I'm going to click the apply button. To show me just the staff items that I already have listed here. So you'll be able to see the titles of these items, which is the person's name. I can come in here and edit any of these items. So if I wanted to edit Ethel, I can change out her title as well as her executive director name. I have the ability to change out this image. Now, this image is larger than the dimensions of 524 by 428. So you'll see that I have the ability to use this cropping tool to feature the portion of the image that I really want to just see. Now, I don't need to necessarily see the full image. Maybe I just want to see Ethel's sweet little furry face. And so in that case, I just want to use this portion. Now, please be aware, again, if you are uploading an image, if you're removing this image and uploading a new image, that image does need to be 524 by 428. And if it is not at least that large, then the image will look distorted and you do not have the ability to fully use the cropping tool to its full feature, I should say. You can always, again, update the phone number, the email address, as well as the weight. The weight associates with the page that it's, or with the order that it shows up on. So at the very top left, you'd have 1, 2, and then 3. And then as it moves down, it'd go to 4, 5. And then if you had a 6th item, it would appear here. So again, it's going to be the same for your board of directors and your staff items. The top left will be 1, and then 2 would be the center, 3 would be the far right, 4 would be bottom left, and so on and so forth. So you do have the ability to weight these items or make them appear in the order that you want them to appear. You can add in a little bit of information in that bio, so that way when somebody clicks on each one of those image tiles, they can see more information about either the staff person, or if you're editing a board of directors item, you can also see more about their bio. Feel free to save any changes and double check any work. Again, the staff and board of directors content types both work exactly the same. So editing one page will be exactly like editing the other, but please be aware that they are 2 separate content types in here. So you can add new board of directors items, and those will appear on your board of directors page. And that is usually at /board-of-directors. And again, you can always add new staff items as well. When you add a new staff item, it should add a new item to /staff. If you do not want to use the staff and board of directors content types at this time, if you don't have images for these image tiles, if you just don't like the layout, feel free to submit a support conversation, or if you're in Basecamp, you can let your Basecamp project management team know, and we can help you disable those content types. Again, if you have any questions, please let our support team know. We are happy to help out in any way we can.